まさか火事の中にあんな真相があったなんてな。人ってもんはわかんねえもんだ。
Inosuke, you're going to be tried on a separate matter for this one.
わかってるよ、お奉行様。抵抗したのは事実だし、言い訳はしねえ。面白い経験させてもらったぜ。ありがとよ。まさか火事の中にあんな真相があったなんてな。人ってもんはわかんねえもんだ。
Inosuke, you're going to be tried on a separate matter for this one.
わかってるよ、お奉行様。抵抗したのは事実だし、言い訳はしねえ。面白い経験させてもらったぜ。ありがとよ。
おい、おしゃべりはここまでだ。さっさと牢屋に戻れ。
へいへい。じゃあな、お奉行様。また会える日を楽しみにしてるぜ。
しかし大変な目にやっちまったな。なあ、バッタラ。
サババ。サバ。
He's dead.
おいおい、メソメソすんじゃねえ。おめえは何も悪いことしてねえだろうが。
I wonder if he understands that he won't be able to see one of his favorite people for a while.
そうだとしたら割り切らなきゃならねえ。思いは引きずるもんじゃねえからな。バッタラ、明日の仕込みがまだ終わってねえから蹴るぞ。
サバ。
不思議な顔すんな。明日からまたいつも通りな毎日が待ってるんだ。ボケっと下向いてると置いてっちまうからな。
サバ。サババ。
Bathara seems better now.
ありがとうよ、お奉行様。いろいろ助かったよ。
No, in fact, I'm afraid I've caused you much trouble, user.
いいんだよ。身から出たサビって言葉があるじゃないか。まさにそれだよ。
そんなことないよ。遊佐さんがそんなことを思う必要は全くないからね。
でも、あたいの言葉で鶴岡さんはあんなことをしちまったんだよ。
だからって自分のせいだって思うのは良くないよ。生きてる人が一番大事なんだから前を向いて生きなきゃ。私が言うんだから大丈夫だよ、遊佐さん。
励まされちまって悪いね。実はさ、腹の中に子がいることが分かったんだ。
Really?
そりゃあ。
この子にはさ、あたいと同じようなことにはならないようにしてほしい。偏見を持っちまったあたいみたいにならないように。
そうだね。その子にはからくりが好きになってほしいな。
お前らまだ裁き終えておらぬのか。
Oh, fucking... Not this guy again. Fuck off. The guy? When did you get here?
おいおい、まさかまだ始まっていないのか。
No, the verdict is already over.
そうだろう。まだ裁きは。ん？今。
Yeah.
なんと言った。
Fuck you. That's right. The verdict has been given. We found the cause of the fire and the culprit is in jail.
そうか。ようやったな。わしは用事があるから城に戻る。ではな。
使命君、ご苦労。この短時間でよくさばいたな。さすが忠重の息子だ。
Thank you as well, Kondo. If you had arrived a little bit sooner, it wouldn't have been over.
そうか。うまくいってよかったな。ともあれ、残務処理がまだ残っているだろう。終わり次第、今日はもう帰って休め。報告は小梅君から直接受けてくれ。
Alright. Thank you very much. Once the rest of my work was finished, and everyone was quietly in bed, I found myself unable to sleep. I can't stop thinking about Rimu. When the verdict was finished, and she was trying to cheer Yuza up, she seemed a little off. Everyone was worried when Sudo, her mentor, was condemned. But Rimu behaved as she always did, like she wasn't concerned. But was behaving bright and cheerful, not complaining. She was just Rimu. Maybe she just didn't want anyone to see her upset. I'm worried. The hall is completely silent and still. I knock lightly on the door to Rimu's room. There's no answer. I gently open the door and peek into the room, but Rimu was nowhere to be seen. That girl. There's only one place that she's likely to go on a day like this. I'll leave the dormitory and run out into Okacho. When I arrive at Akabashi, Rimu is there leaning against the railing, staring off vacantly by herself. Rimu, are you alright?
なんでここにいるってわかったの？
Because we've always been friends. But more importantly...
大丈夫だよ。心配かけてごめん。でも、少しほっといてくれると助かるかな。考え事を一人でしたいの。ごめんね。
I'm not going to leave you alone. I can't leave her like this. Not when her face is cast down in that sorrowful look. We stand there in silence for a moment, but when the words slowly begin pouring out of her... But then the words slowly begin pouring out of her.
私、今でも鶴姉が人を殺したなんて信じられないんだよね。
Yeah, that is a bit crazy, isn't it? What a coincidence that you would meet her again finally, and then turns out that she was the murderer in the same chapter. The game didn't even give you a didn't even give you 2 chapters of yeah.
私がからくりに興味を持ってここまで好きになったのは鶴姉のおかげ。
I know.
昔、使命くんと一緒に鶴姉の家に遊びに行ったりもしたよね。
I remember it well. I didn't really know why, but we always had fun when we were there.
楽しかった。たくさんのことを教えてもらったんだ。からくりは道具だから人に使われてこそ幸せなんだってこと。人の役に立ってこそ作る意味がある。楽しませたり生活を楽にさせたり、そういうことを全部教えてもらったんだ。雲流土水を作ってる時もこれがあれば歴史が変わるってウキウキしてた。そういうこと全部ひっくるめて鶴姉のことが好きだった。
Rimu.
鶴姉があんなことした気持ち、私にはすごくよくわかる。わかるからこそ私は鶴姉が許せない。許せないけど頭では分かってても心が分かってくれないんだよ。どうしてかな。どうしてこんなことになっちゃったのかな。
Hope she didn't teach the murder people for revenge for her machine. I don't think Rimu was that obsessed with her machines. Okay.
も
Well, she may have had her reasons, but the unmistakable fact is that she killed someone. I'm not sure what the punishment will be, but it will have to be severe.
分かってる。スルネは人を殺した。だからもう会えない。そうなるべきことをしちゃったんだ。分かってる。分かってるけどさ。私どうしたらいいんだろう。悲しんでいいのかな。
Tsudu is a criminal, and I believe that the sentence for the shogunate will be severe. She may... Is this relevant to the... Is this relevant to what she's talking about? But that doesn't mean that you can't be sad. This doesn't change the fact that Tsudu is very important to you.
本当にバカなんだから。なんであんなことしちゃったのかな。
I mean, yeah. If she loses dad and she loses her close friend. Yeah, and then Sakura's gonna lose someone as well. And then Komei is gonna lose someone as well. And then I guess Okuto is gonna have a chapter as well because she yandere. Yeah.
私に少しでも相談してくれれば力になってあげたのに。そうすればこんなことにならなかったのに。バカ。つるねえのバカ。バカ。話したいこと、やりたいこと、まだまだたくさんあったのに。こんな別れ方ってないよ。ひどいよ。自分勝手の分からずやだよ。頼りにしてくれてよかったのに。まだまだできることはあったのに。勝手に一人で考えて悩んであんなことして。バカ。つるねえのバカ野郎。バカバカバカ。
Rimu was sobbing and venting her feelings, not even trying to control her tears. There's a real bond there. Emotions that only Rimu and Tsudu understand. Tsudu might have become a criminal, but she'll always remain important to Rimu. Rimu continues to cry, frustrated that she didn't notice something unusual was going on with someone so important to her. Her attitude earlier encouraging Yuza and acting cheerful, that was only an act.
私にできることって何かあるかな。
You can't bear the sin of her crimes for her. Tsudu didn't end up like that because of you. So you don't need to think about trying to atone for her crimes. There are other things you need to do.
きついことを言うんだね。
It's because we've always been friends. We've always been friends.
ありがとう。私がすべきことはきっとつるねえの志を継ぐことだと思う。
That's a good idea. It's better not when they are depressed.
人を幸せにするからくりって何なんだろうってずっと考えてたんだよね。からくりが別の形になってもいいから 日常的に人の生活を助けること、ずっとみんなに使われて実用性に特化した美しさを出せること、それこそがからくりにとって幸せで、人にとっても幸せなことなんだろうね。
Things to use and things to use and that will be happy to be used. You mean? Wait, what? Things to use and that will be happy to be used.
しめくん、駆けつけてくれてありがとう。
Just think of it as returning the favor from yesterday. With that, the curtain fell on the case of the townhouse fire. After that, Vitabate wrote an article including conversations with Tasuke and Yuza. It was exaggerated but not dishonest, and the article became a hot topic among the people of Okacho. As a result, and against my will, there were rumors about me flying all over town. The rumors went like this. The son of the late Tadashige Oka, Magistrate Shime Oka, is a pretty great man. What is... You know, rumors are usually negative. Up next.
私は小さい頃から父上のような立派な町奉行になるために努力してきた。そんな私にもついに白洲に立つ機会が巡ってきた。この事件、遠山さくらが必ずや裁いてみせる。大岡裁き第3話、死生一貫。言葉は刃、切り裁け。大岡、私はどうすればいいんだ。たまやー。
Okay, you know what? Now that I know that now that I know that each chapter is going to be focused around a character, the preview, the intros definitely make a lot more sense. Red, blue, yellow. Multitude of colors hang briefly in the sky, lighting up the night.
リム姉様、鍵ってどうしたの、小梅ちゃん。玉や鍵やってどういう意味なんでしょう。
The crisp popping sounds of the fireworks reverberate pleasantly in the evening air. My body shudders with each burst of light that blossoms above.
ねえ、しめくん、どういう意味なんだろうね。
Seizure-inducing colors. I don't think it's flashing that quickly. Quickly enough, I mean. Both Tamaya and Kaguya are firework makers.
なるほどね。
Yeah, but where's the I was trying to make a Genshin reference with Yoimiya, but I forgot her last name. God damn it.
花火が上がるたびに花火屋の名前を叫ぶんですね。でも何のためにでしょうか。
Horicon did it better. Because, well, to be honest, I don't really know.
声を出して風情を感じることに意味があるんじゃないのかな。ああ、でかい。
That's true. I don't think it's something to think about. More just something to feel.
そうそう、話よりも花火に集中して。ほわ、きれい。
Hopefully they skip the wrap this year. What?
はい、とってもきれいです。とっても。
A summer tradition. The faint smell of the burning powder reaches us on the wind.
たまやー。かぎやー。たまに見る花火もいいものね。
Hopefully they skip the wrap of the town at the Times Square ball drop this year.
水いらずでゆっくりできることも最近はなかったからな。
But why do you care? It's not like you're gonna watch it.
綺麗。
The fireworks rise into the air, blooming brightly for one brief instant, and then fade away. That 1 second of fleeting beauty holds us enthralled, trying not to miss a moment.
これを魚にいっぱいやってみたくなるわね。
ああ、それもいいな。こう食いったいっぱいねえ。
New Year's is the only holiday I actually kind of like. Right.
まあでもこうして眺めるだけもたまにはいいわね。
そうだな。何事もなくこうしていられることが。
あの花火、山並さんのかんざしみたい。どれ？もう消えちゃってるわね。
お前のそれは派手だからな。
褒め言葉として受け取っておきます。
褒めてるつもりなんだがね。なあ、シノ。
綺麗。
Every soul in Nakamachi is sitting back and enjoying the nighttime show. All except one. Chapter 3, Tempered Steel. Year 5 of the Orca era. The 8th of April.
お前までこんなことを信じているなんてな。全く呆れるばかりだ。
If I said something that upset you, I apologize. No, I don't apologize. I revel in upsetting you.
物事の根本を理解していないのに謝るのか。
I revel in the act of upsetting you. We stuck with her. Yeah. Even so, I have no idea.
わからないふりをしてるんだろう。私をバカにしてるのか。
No, that wasn't my intention. I still don't even know what you're referring to. Tuyama's nitpicking every word I say, finding any and every fault she can. Right, like, of course. She's been like this all morning. I haven't been able to have a single decent conversation with her. You've had decent conversations with her before?
こんな低たらくでよく奉行が務まるものだな。恥ずかしくないのか。返す言葉もなしに黙りこくって時間が過ぎ去ればいいと思っているな。
You got me.
お前のそういうところが気に食わないんだ。
We've fought numerous times, but she's never been so relentlessly angry before. I tried thinking back on our conversation this morning, but still have no idea where I went wrong. My only option is to shut up and wait for her to calm down. She's just having a woman moment, alright? Instead of telling you what she's mad about, she'll just say she's mad and wants you to figure out why she's mad instead of telling you. Still mad?
お前は考えが顔に出るからな。どうして私が怒っているのかわからないんだろう。
Then just tell me and stop being a fucking bitch about it. I've been saying that from the start.
もっとはっきりと声を出せ。奉行ともあろう者がなよなよするな。
That's what I've been saying this entire game. So like you're preaching to the choir, but like why did it have to be you to say that? Why did you have to be the one to say that?
そう、はっきり
Thank you, Rimu. At least a likable character said something like it. At least a likable character said it.
なんだリム、邪魔をするな。
おお、いきなりの登場にも驚かないなんて、よっぽど熱が入ってるみたいだね。
Ah, Rimu. When did you get here?
今しがた。ケンケンゴーゴーしてたから、私が入ってきたのに気がつかなかったみたいだね。
それで、リムは私と大岡にどういった用があるんだ。
Toyama is pretending to be calm, but I can tell she's still angry. She's always angry. Even so, thanks to Rimu's arrival, it looks like the situation will cool off at least for now.
昨日の花火、一緒に見られなくて残念だったなってのを伝えたくて。
あんなもの見る価値もない。それよりも鍛錬していた方が。
昨日はまだ予行演習だったから、本番の花火大会は絶対一緒に見ようね。
Yeah, Dexter, don't say that word. It's a sensitive topic. I don't want to put the content classification on again.
だから私は
約束だからね。ではこれにてお邪魔虫はドローンします。ではでは。
Ah, she left.
調子が狂うやつだ。もういい。お前に話すことはない。
Toyama turns around in a huff and stomps furiously out of the room. So, what did I do to upset her in the first place? I leave the office only to find Rimu peeking part of her face out from her room. I'll tell you if you're curious.
気になる気になる。そんで今回は何をしてさくらちゃんを怒らせちゃったの？
This is why Rimu is best girl, alright? I'm afraid I still can't think of anything.
じゃあ今日の使命くんの行動を遡ってみよう。
I woke up, had some breakfast.
そういう細かいのはいらないから、さくらちゃんと出会ったところから話してよ。
Well, I was reading the Orca news in the living room, and Toyama started talking to me.
ほうほう。それでその時はまだ怒ってなかったんだよね。
Nope. We chatted a bit after some of the articles in the paper. About some of the articles in the paper. Then she called me into the office, and you know the rest.
ということは事件は新聞にありだね。桜花新報取ってくれ。
I can't imagine that the Orca news would have set up, the Orca news would have set her on the warpath. Nothing I said while we were chatting struck me as dangerous either.
お待たせい。こちらが話題の桜花新報です。はてさて、記事の中身はと。
Look, there's a reason Yamanami is Zeroth. Because she is best girl, but she isn't romanceable. Alright? So that's why Rimu defaults best girl. Futawate didn't write anything too intense. It's all pretty normal, right?
花火大会について、腰掛け案新作甘味について、それからネズミ小僧について。
The only Nezumi I know is from Toho. Well, Nezurin. The only thing you'd expect Toyama to pick up on would be the new dessert.
そうかな。奉行がうんちゃらかんちゃら言ってたから違うんじゃない？
The thief, right? Then maybe it was the Nezumi Kozo thing. According to the article, there were coins scattered all around all along an alley lined with townhouses.
ということは、その時にさくらちゃんの気に障る言動をしたということですかな。
What is your best girl ranking in MML? It's here. Karen, Lucy, Lulana, Yuna, Yorihime, Julie. Yorihime might go up a bit with how she's been at the moment. But, you know, that's my top 3. I think so. Probably. Guys, I'm new to this series. I don't know.
本人に自覚なし。ならば、吟味するしかない。
Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You're right. Investigation. Wait. Investigation? What do you mean?
うるさい。黙ってこっちに来いってんだ、こんちくしょう。
Show your gab and get in here. What? Rimu yanks forcefully on my arm and drags me into her room. Oh. Could you at least return my glasses? I can't see anything.
お奉行様に口答えするた、見上げた根性だな、おい。
Would. What? I mean... Why are you talking like that? I don't talk like that. When we entered her room, Rimu confiscated my jacket, glasses, and fan. Yeah, the fan that you never open. From there, she was playing Magistrate before I could stop her.
さくらちゃんお怒りの件についての裁きを始める。大岡氏名、異論はあるかい？
Dexter, you need to stop being a fucking hater. The only reason you think this is cringe is because it's not fucking Kome doing it. Alright? Argument? Argument against what? You're supposed to start by going over the evidence and...
理屈っぽい見た目通り理屈っぽい喋りで理屈っぽい言い訳をするな、この証人は。
Magistrates don't make decisions based on how someone looks.
では、大岡氏名、何が原因でさくらちゃんを怒らせちゃったと思う？
As I explained earlier, perhaps it was the article about Nezumi Kozo. If you can't beat them, join them.
ほうほう、そこを詳しく話してもらえまいか。
According to the Yoka News, Nezumi Kozo scattered coins among the townhouses yesterday. And everyone knows that Nezumi Kozo is a criminal found guilty long ago. Isn't that right, Your Honor?
そうだな、そこは詳しく、しめくんに話してもらおうかな。
Rimu, you're breaking character. This is fail RP. You're gonna get banned from the server. When we were young, he was known as a chivalrous thief who stole from the rich and gave to the poor. There's always those kinds of thieves in these fucking stories, aren't there? However, he was captured in Kitamachi, and the magistrate there, Kagetora Toyama, sentenced him to death. Right. So that's why. Sakura is mad because fucking her dad was the one presiding over the case.
それだ！それ！多分、いや、絶対それ！
Huh?
尊敬するお父さんが裁いたのに、それが今更復活してうんぬんってのが気に障ったんだよ。
It barely covers any text, okay? That actually makes sense. But why would she be that mad over it?
無意識にさくらちゃんを激高させるような言い方をしたとか。
I'm pretty careful with my wording. When I talk to Toyama, so I don't think so.
とにかく、大岡氏名はさくらちゃんを怒らせたと自白。これにて一件落着。
Closed my ass. What do you mean? What do you mean your ass is... Never mind.
罰は私の買い物に付き合うこと。以上。
That's what you were after all along, wasn't it? That's what you were after all along, wasn't it?
言い訳無用。 ってことで早速行くよ。
Rimu dragged me out into town, where we found a large crowd of people gathered somewhat off the main street. I don't intend to eavesdrop, but it's hard not to hear them talking about Nezumi Kozo. It is lagging again, yeah. So I guess the fix didn't work. Barely worked.
街がこの状態ならさくらちゃんが怒るのも納得な気がしてきた。
She was probably around running low on patience by the time I brought it up. Yeah, she's probably already running low on patience.
空からお金が降ってくるようなもんだからね。次は自分にって期待するのかな。
Maybe so. But the man is still a thief. We can't be seen as encouraging that kind of behavior.
それ、原因はそれじゃないかな。奉行ともあろうものがとか言ってたし。
Now that you mention it, that might be it.
そうならばきっちり調査して真相を明らかにすべきだよな、お奉行様。
Why the fuck? Of course you're here. Why wouldn't you be?
この人混みの中から私たちを見つけてくるなんて相変わらず油断できない。
噂あるところに俺あり、俺あるところに噂あり。何か情報持ってないかい？
Information? All we know is what we read in the paper.
そうそう、あんたが望んでる情報は何にも持ってないってわけ。残念でした。
Too bad, so sad.
なるほど。ってことはこの事件は中町奉行所持ちの事件じゃねえってことか。
No. With how the story's gone, it's probably how it is. It's probably what's gonna happen. Sharp. Just as you said, it's more likely going to be Kitamachi.
そうなるとあれこれ聞きにくいな。ちょっと質問していいか？
聞く前にもうあれこれ質問してたじゃん。
こっからは公式に聞くってことさ。いいかい？
I don't mind. What is it?
中町奉行としてこのネズミ小僧はどんなやつだと思う？
Let me see. This is most likely a copycat of the original. I think that much is almost certain.
模倣犯ね。俺は後継者だと推理してたんだが、そっちの線はあると思うかい？
I wonder, who would want to follow in the footsteps of a man who killed for his crimes? Besides, it's been too long for it to be a successor. For a successor to show up now, they would have had to lie low for 16 years. If they wanted to have any kind of presence, they would have committed a crime immediately after the original execution.
なるほどな。どっちにしろ面白そうな話には発展しなさそうだ。
Bucket extinction. Just what is Futabate's definition of interesting?
そうそう、それよりも花火大会。今一番流行に乗ってるのはそっちでしょ。
おお、そうそう。昨日の予行演習も予行とは思えないくらいに派手だったな。
本番はもっと派手ですっごいんだから期待するように。
宣伝は任しとけ。からくり使った次元式の花火なんざ前代未聞だからな。
I knew you were a member of the fireworks committee, but just how involved are you? So the second chapter was a arson case that led into a murder case, and now we've got a burglary case that will lead into a murder case. Cool.
本番をお楽しみに。
じゃあ俺は情報収集に行ってくるぜ。二人ともありがとうよ。
Clementine grins brightly, quickly fading back into the crowd. He's always so busy.
分野らしく足が軽いよね。使命君みたいに家にこもってるわけでもないし。
Do you have to take a stab at me every time you see a chance?
バタバタ忙しくするよりも静かに家にいる方が私は好きだよ。
I can't really complain when you say it like that.
私の方が一枚上手だね。にしし。これで大体の買い物は終わったかな。
I already had an idea, but you really do buy a ton every time.
使命君が隣にいるとなんだかいろいろ買いたくなっちゃうんだよね。
Who is going to die next? Well, if it's related to Sakura, it could be her dad that dies next. Who knows? Maybe Shime and Sakura could find a common ground, if her dad dies. You mean because I carry your bags, right? And somehow when I stand beside me, I just want to buy it all. Yeah, okay.
そういう意味じゃないんだけど。まあいいか。
おお、仲町奉行所の諸君、今日も元気にやっとるか？
Tojo, we're just out shopping on this lovely peaceful day.
おお、東條さん、昨日ぶりです。
おう、昨日ぶり。予行演習はどうだった？うまくできてたか？
大丈夫だったよ。私がいなくてもきちんと動かせてたみたいだし。
自動で次々打ち上げてくれるからくりだもんな。ありゃ楽できてよかったぜ。
MC demoted to pack mule. Are you involved with the fireworks, Tojo? Why would you redeem Blanky when you know I'm a fucking PNG tuber? It wouldn't work. What other head, Pat? What? I don't even have any fucking water. Thanks for the stretch.
関わるも何も、東條さんは花火大会の主催だよ。
Oh, you don't say. Head pat at least makes sense. Yeah, but it doesn't play any animation. It doesn't play the thing.
そうなんですよ。俺、花火の主催なんですよ。
I've watched the fireworks here in Okacho every year since I was young. I'm a little shocked to hear it's my shogi pal, Tojo, who's been running it all these years.
ほうけた顔してやがんな。どうだ？暇なら一曲打っていかねえか？
Sorry, I'm helping Rimu out with her shopping today.
よっしゃ、荷物は私が半分受け持つから、将棋をビシッと指していきな。
Are you sure?
そんじゃ、そういうことで東條さん、使命くんのこと任せましたぜ。
おお、任せろ。俺がコテンパンにしてやっからよ。
Rimu grabs half the bags with a smile and vanishes into the crowd. And then I guess I will take you up on that offer.
平賀様とは随分と気心が知れた関係ですね。
Yeah, that's why she's best girl. Whoa.
早乙女、突然出てきて人を驚かせるのやめろよ。
私はずっとそこにいました。存在に気がつかない方が悪いと思いますが。
Sorry, I didn't notice either.
ともかく、 平賀様と大岡様はお付き合いされているんですか？
Excuse me?
乙女乙女、恵まれ乙女。その名が指す通り、乙女の話に目がないもので。
Yeah, but like we already have our tomboy quota fulfilled with Okta, okay? So you're not part of the main you aren't part of the main girl group. You were just brought up together. That's it. Nothing more.
ほう。なるほど。
いきなり出てきて聞くことがそれかよ。
大岡様、将棋は私と東条様の続きからどうぞ。こちらになります。
はあ、俺がすっげえ不利じゃねえかよ、それ。
俺がコテンパンにしてやっからよーと叫んでいましたよね。
Damn.
叫んではねえけど、言った覚えはある。
どうぞコテンパンにしてください。大岡様も遠慮なさらずこちらにお座りください。
Oh, it's okay. If we're going to do this, I'd like to fight on equal footing. Let's start a new game.
わかりました。潔く男らしくて素敵だと思います。
Yeah, Saotomi's Shime X Rimu shipper.
さすがはお奉行様。早乙女と違って考え方がしっかりしてる。
大岡様が帰られたら続きをやります。私が勝てば分かっていますよね。
Death. I mean,
しめ君、なるべく長くさしてもらいたい。いいかな。
I'll just play like normal. I take the preferred seat. Yeah. Sure. What? It's such a weird word.
先手
No,
は
if
し
it's
め君か
misspelled
ら
or
で、
anything.
なるべくゆっくり楽しめるように頼むぜ。
I'll be starting as usual. I move my pawn to 7F. Fucking. And Tojo moves his to 3D. 8 out of 10 of our games start this way.
そういえばよ、昨日の花火はどうだった？お友達と一緒に見たんだろう？
Yes. I was watching with my friends from the Magistrate's office. I move another pawn to 6F, and Tojo moves his rook to the 3B. He's already trying to draw my attention to the to that half of the board.
反応が知りたくてよ。微妙だったらもう少し工夫しよっかななんて思ってたりな。
Everyone loved it. Being a test run, it was very short, but we had a lot of fun. I moved my bishop to 7G. Tojo moves his king to 6B.
なるほどね。しかし奉行所の連中は仲間同士で和気あいあいやらねえと思ってたぜ。
Well, for the most part, we do our best to stay in good straits, but I moved yet another pawn to 8F. And Tojo moves his king to 7B. That had little to do with strategy.
その反応を見る限り、仲良くやれてないやつがいんのか？話してみろ。な。
Oh, well, just like this girl assigned to watch over me, oh well, there's just this girl assigned to watch over me who doesn't like how yielding I am sometimes. I'm afraid she has many reasons to feel dissatisfied with me.
はあ。つまりは、使命君と一緒の空間にいたくないってことか。
I advance my pawn to 8E, and Tojo his king to 8B. Is she keeping that open as a trap, or just flat out waiting for my attack? And thanks to that, she hasn't really been able to open up to any of us.
でも花火を一緒に見たりはするんだろ？気にすることはねえじゃねえか。
No, we've never gone out together. Not even in a large group.
そりゃいろいろと大変だな。その子も石目君たちも。
I decided to draw his attention with a little move of my own, sliding my rook to 8h. Tojo doesn't fall for it though, and moves his gold general to 7b. Going straight at me from the start. Bring it on. I actually argued with her this morning too.
込み入って聞くのはあれだが、一体何が原因でぶつかったんだ？
I was talking about the Nezumi Koto article, and then apparently magistrates shouldn't take articles like that at face value.
ネズミ小僧ね。そんなに気を使うような話題でもねえだろうにな。
Stop talking. I moved my silver general to 6h, and Tojo his lance to 9b. I moved my... Yeah, I see. In order to get that long game he wants, he's hiding like a turtle in his shell.
ネズミ小僧は裕福な者から金銭を奪い、貧困にあえぐ者に配る義賊。
I didn't need to repeat that part of his story.
本人は東条様の王のように穴蔵にこもって表に出てこないようですが。
俺の将棋に例えんなよ。まあでもネズミ小僧はそういうやつだろ。
Yes. It is very strange that a man who was sentenced years ago has somehow resurfaced now. I cut off his entrance by moving my pawn to 8d, and Tojo takes the piece calmly with his own. This time, I use my rook to take his pawn, and he places my stolen pawn back on the board at 8c. I pull my rook back to 8f, and he seizes that chance to pull his king back to 9a, back into 9a.
表で騒いでも、ネズミ小僧本人は奥にこもって出てこないでしょう。その王みたいに。
長引かせるためには俺は何だってするさ。しめ君もゆっくりさせ。
Yes. Do you two know anything about Nezumi Koto? Kozo?
それ以上は何も知らんよ。俺よか近藤の方が知ってるんじゃねえの？
I moved my pawn to 7e, and Tojo his silver general to 8b. The protection around his king is getting stronger with every turn. He really does want a long game. You're right. But I may know a lot more.
しかし、その子を知るためにネズミ小僧を調べるなんて、しめ君は優しいね。
Game they are playing flying right over my head. Yeah, it doesn't help that it's shogi, so even if it was... they said 9. With chess, there's fucking 64 squares, so it doesn't go past 8. I just thought I would try to understand her thinking a little better. That's all. I think it's an actual minigame. Yeah, but if it was an actual minigame, at least you'd know how to play shogi.
いいことだと思います。
Or at least learn.
いたけだかにならず、相手のことを重んじる行為は素敵です。
It's like in fucking Yakuza when you learn how to play mahjong so you can make millions of yen, and then not have to worry about money for the rest of the game. You're going to make me blush, Saotome. I move my pawn to 6e, and Tojo his gold general to 5a. I'm finally getting used to splitting my concentration between the game and our conversation. Even becoming something of a special skill now. now honed by my games with Tojo.
早乙女は褒めるときは褒めるが、けなすときもすっげえけなしてくるからな。
Saying all these moves in brain is like, yeah.
気を使ってほしいなら気を使いますが。
そういうのは宣言せずにするんだよ。お前は、ったく。
Like, at least show what the game board looks like, alright? Even if you don't know what the pieces are. I move my king to 4H, and Tojo counters with his silver general to 4B.
大岡様、そろそろ将棋に集中された方がいいと思います。
Yeah, I think you're losing. Huh? I have been while you chatted, though.
おそらく東條様が望む結果にはならないだろうと見えます。
新米奉行はまだまだ甘ちゃんだな。俺が長期戦を望んでると思ったが。
What? That was a trap?
ははははは。さてと、こっからは攻めさせてもらうぜ。
If they were playing a D&D campaign, god damn it, just because I brought up TTRPGs, he attacked vigorously from there, wiping me out before much longer.
俺に騙されるなんて、まだまだだな。
I'll be more careful next time.
では東條様、私との続きをお願いします。容赦はしませんので、あしからず。
MC falls for easy traps? Well, yeah, why do you think he's gonna fall for Sakura? If she didn't have a route, then... if MC didn't fall for her, then she wouldn't have a route.
あ、そうだった。使命君を騙すので頭がいっぱいで忘れてたわ。
大岡様、お相手ありがとうございました。東條様はこれから私と用事がありますので。
Yes. I'll see you again, Tojo. Saotome.
おう、達者でな。
I leave a wilted Tojo and overwhelmingly fired up Saotome behind. I headed back to the dorm and asked Kondo more about Nezumi Kozo. Kondo, are you here? I knocked twice on the office door lightly.
ああ、使命君か。ちょうどいい。入ってきてくれ。
Dexter, I would have talked about MML if I played any. Why are you asking me to talk about something? I haven't played it in 2 days. What? Pardon. Whoa. There are piles and piles of paperwork scattered around the room.
指名兄様、申し訳ありません。すぐ片付けますので。
Hey, this is the CG I used for my for fucking this. For my PNG tuber. It's the same one. I can't believe this. I didn't expect it to be in this chapter. Clean up. What is all this? I lift one of the sheets and find it to be an account book.
何がぼーっとしてるんだ、使命君。早く君も手伝いたまえ。
A hand? With all these accounts?
ああ、分かってるじゃないか。分かってるなら早く手伝え。
What? This is clearly Kondo's lack of due diligence.
大丈夫です。指名兄様、私が何とかします。しますから。
Well, this doesn't seem like a usual, like an amount just the two of you can handle. Maybe we could recruit everyone who isn't busy. Looking at the quantity, and maybe we could recruit the busy people too. By the way, Kome, what are these books for?
その、大課長の方々の申告らしいんです。所得の。
Oh, It's tax it's tax papers.
なんだか昨日になって急に増えてしまいまして。
Income declarations. I glance over a few, finding the miscellaneous incomes much higher than usual. What? Has money been falling from the... Oh, no, don't tell me.
ああ、言わんでもわかるぞ。どうせ使命君もネズミ小僧の仕業だって言いたいんだろ。
Yes. You know as well?
そりゃ、あんな噂になってりゃ嫌でも耳に入る。
Still, I'm impressed they're honestly reporting it as income.
だろう、そんな拾いもん申告するか普通。
ですけど、黙ってもらっちゃったらそれはそれで大変ですから。見つかった時とか。
Oh, they actually... Ah, fuck. They actually brought up tax fraud.
んなもん、誰も確認なんざしねえだろうね。
Call May would check. That's not a thing you should say aloud, Kondo.
大丈夫です。私が何とかしますから。なんとかかんとか。
なんとかかんとかできてはいるが、この調子じゃいつまでかかることやら。
すみません。私の力が足りないばかりにご迷惑を。
It's fine. It'll be over quickly if we all work together. Sort of. Looking at the size of those piles, well, quickly is a relative term.
それで、使命君は俺に何の用があったんだ？
Huh? Oh, right. That's right. The breathtaking view of Paperwork Mountain almost made me forget my reason for coming. I actually came to ask about Nezumi Kozo, the causes of this pile.
おお、小梅君を苦しめている原因のネズミ小僧についてか。
こっちがこれだから、あっちはあれで、
Almost scuttles all over the room, still trying to organize the piles. Like a little baby mouse. Or at least a small animal.
16年前に北町奉行所で裁かれた罪人、死罪が言い渡され、この世にはもういない。
Dexter, shut up! Do we have any documents from the trial at Kitamachi that might contain more detail?
どうだかな。遠山君に聞いてみれば詳しくわかるんじゃないのか？
Well, actually, we're arguing at the moment, and the reason is...
ネズミ小僧ってわけか。
もうその人のおかげで私たちは大変なことになっちゃってます。もう全然終わらないです。もう
小梅君をここまで怒らせたのはネズミ小僧が初めてだろうな。
Well, her way of getting angry is...
だってせっかくのお休みの日なのに。
待機という形だが、今日は休日のようなものだったからな。残念無念。
近藤王子様、手が止まってます。しっかりしてください。
この調子では夕刻までかかりそうだな。使命君、一つ頼まれてくれないか？
Yes? What is it?
土方と出かける用事があったんだが、見てる通り終わりそうもない。あいつには悪いが同行できないと伝えといてくれ。
Okay. He should be in the dojo, so I'll be back after I tell him.
いや、大丈夫だ。ここは俺と小梅君が責任を持って処理するからな。
はい、大丈夫です。お任せください。こんな書類大丈夫です。だんだんと面白くなってきましたし、あとは私が何とかしますから。
Komei's mood seems to have picked up, and there's a small smile on her face now. Fuck it! Then I'll take your word for it and take my leave.
はあ、アシ、直線的すぎる。くそ、ならばこれなら。宣言して攻撃するバカはいない。口を閉じろ。
Okuta and Toyama are sparring in the dojo with wooden swords. Unlike Toyama, who's swinging like her life depends on it, Okuta is just calmly dodging her strikes.
おお、シメ、どうしたんだ？お前がここに来るなんて珍しいな。
Yeah, I had a message from Kondo.
くそ、どうしてダメなんだ？何がここまで違う？
You're too emotional about it. What did you expect?
熱が入りすぎている。
I
気
just
持ち
said
が
that.
悪いくらいにな。
You'll be more specific with it, but like...
まだまだ続けるぞ、起きた！
アシ、動きが硬い。
I found myself staring at Toyama's cumbersome movements. It's not like her. Hijikata, is Toyama always this passionate? Always practicing like this?
いや、なんか今日だけやたらめったら気合入ってる感じだ。
Not a good thing.
それで冷静ならいいんだが、どうにもカッとなりすぎちまってる。あれじゃダメだ。
Toyama continues to swing and miss Okuta as she flings her body around with more force than thought.
ここまでだ。遠山、土方と交代しろ。少し休め。
わかった。だがまだまだ私はやれる。
起きたと俺が終わったらな。じゃ、よろしく頼むぜ、起きた。
ああ、来い。
Toyama meets my eyes, noticing my existence. Toyama. My posture clearly sends the message that she doesn't want to talk with me. It would probably be better not to push her buttons right now. I quietly turned to watch Okuta and Hijikata spar. It was entirely different from when Toyama was at bat. The dojo was practically silent. They keep a careful distance from each other, slowly closing in. It's off the screen now. And then they freeze, silent as if waiting for something. Those swords they're using may be made of wood, but they're still plenty heavy. Maybe for you. And they aren't holding them in the standard stance. They're holding their swords in a high guard. It must be exhausting. But neither of them shows the slightest sign of strain, as they stand there watching each other like hawks. Wow. They're not even moving, but I could feel the pressure even over here.
用がないなら帰れ。何しに来たんだ？
Oh, it wasn't for you. I had something to discuss with those two. Suddenly, power courses through Hijikata's muscles as he moves to attack Okuta. He makes a blindingly fast, sweeping strike, backed by the weight of his body. Okuta never even blinks. She twists a little, avoiding the blow. Hijikata hurries to regain his balance, but with his momentum, it's all he can do just to stay out on his feet. Okuta doesn't miss her chance, landing a hard blow on Hijikata's torso.
No.
Whoa. Hijikata clutches his stomach as he falls to the floor. That blow must have been devastating. It hurts just to watch.
惜しかったな。私も少し肝を冷やした。
Hijikata forces himself up, clearly in pain as he answers Okuta.
俺もだんだん強くなってきてるってことだ。
she was.
骨は折れていないはずだ。そういうところを打ってはいない。
そうか。そりゃよかった。
Are your practices always this intense?
最近は特にな。そろそろ沖田に勝てる感じだとは思っているんだが。
Hijikata, I think it's because you put your all into one strike, and then as soon as they dodge, you can't protect yourself from their strike.
だからこそ私も本気になっている。遠山の時と違ってな。
That's what you get for being a fucking woman. Never mind.
土方、次は私とだ。いいか？
よし、大丈夫だ。じゃあ一丁って山並さん？
Yamanami smiles and in at the group of us in the dojo.
稽古頑張ってるみたいだけど、そのやり方でいいのかなって思っちゃって。
今から私と土方が試合をするので。
それ1分。
Yamanami slashes downward with her hand duster, bumping Toyama on the head.
遊びなら後で。
それ2本目。
Yamanami bops her on the head once more.
山並さん、ですから。
あら？今のでさくらちゃんは2度死んでるんだけど。
Yamanami keeps her ever-present smile as she speaks those grisly words. It's impossible to tell what she's thinking in a way it's terrifying.
次は土方くんね。ちゃんと避けなさいよ。
Hichigata raises a sword and tries to take a step back, but Yamanami manages to slip in before he can.
残念、1本。動きが硬いわよ。もっと柔らかくしなきゃ。
そうですね。すみません。
しのちゃん、きちんと避けてみなさい。行くわよ。
Octa doesn't even have the time to lift her sword before Yamanami is in front of her.
油断大敵ね。はい、1本。
Yamanami bops Octa's head as well, making her victory complete. And this is why... Fuck it, scroll to this as well. And this is why she's at the top, okay? This is why she's at the top.
すみません。精進します。
Yamanami defeated Octa, Hijikata, and Toyama as if it was child's play. If she got serious, just how dangerous could she be? Enough to kill someone. Wait.
稽古は楽しく元気よく。怒りに任せてやっちゃダメよ、さくらちゃん。
はい、申し訳ありません。
それから、あら、どうして使命君がここにいるのかしら？
Oh, that's...
どうやら土方と沖田に用があるみたいです。では私はこれで失礼します。
Good. Toyama cuts me off before I can speak and quickly puts the dojo behind her.
それでどういった要件なのかしら？
I had a message from Kondo. He said he can't meet up with you tonight.
見回りには参加できぬってことか。わかった。
Wait, but what if there's a fire that... What if a fire breaks out and he's not there to patrol?
局長の代わりに私が同行しよう。土方、それでいいか？
お、それで構わないぜ。
That's all. So I'll be on my what?
ちょっと待ってしめくん。さてはさくらちゃんと何かあった？図星？
Someone's gonna die if one Shikigami doesn't patrol the tonight. How did you?
顔に出てるわよ、顔に。
Well, we just had a little argument.
いつも通りようわからんけど怒らせたってわけか。
さくらちゃんはああ見えて繊細な子だからね。もっと優しく接してあげないとダメよ。
Nah, she doesn't respect me, so I'm not gonna respect her. I intended to be.
適当に謝るか忘れてくれるまで待てばいいんじゃねえかな。
That's definitely wrong.
だったら知らん。俺はそういううじうじしたのはめんどくさくて嫌いだ。
私も土方に同意だ。
You two.
よし、ここはお姉さんに任せなさい。
What? I feel like leaving it up to Yamanami could make things even worse.
とりあえずしめくんはさくらちゃんと話をしなさい。きっと今は着替え終わって自分の部屋で心を落ち着かせてるはずだからね。
Oh.
考えるより行動。それいけ、仲間ち奉行。
Yamanami pushes on my back, force me out of the dojo. I head to Toyama's room just as I was told, but knowing she's going to complain really dampens the mood. This fucking MILF, I hate her. I love her. I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, if she's changing, like, I really don't think talking right now will resolve anything. But that doesn't mean I can't ignore Yamanami's encouragement either. I guess I should start by apologizing for not knowing about the Nezumi Kozo thing. I take a deep breath and ready myself to harden my resolve. Knock on the fucking... Okay. You don't open the door until she says something. Toyama, do you have a moment? I knock lightly on the door, but there's no response. But I can hear noises and muttering from inside the room. Is she ignoring me on purpose? Still, though, I should say what I came to say. I take a deep breath, open the door, and head inside. However, I quickly lose the breath I'm holding in. Okay. It isn't her changing, okay? I'll give the game that. It isn't her changing. Thank God, because they already did this fucking shit last chapter with Rimu and Kome. So I'll give the game that. She did indeed change. Unlike what Yamanami said before, in failing to tell Shime that the bath times changed. She hugs a plush bear tightly to her body as she mumbles to herself. Didn't she notice me coming in? Let's try and leave without her noticing. I back up slowly, carefully trying to erase my existence. The trainer floorboards creak. MC's got sneak 0, bro. Her eyes meet my own, and we both just stare silently. Frozen in place for what feels like an eternity. Then Toyama's eyes widen, and her cheeks go red. This is bad. Yamanami, you officially murdered me.
なんでお前はいつもそうなんだ。
Look, he knocked this time, okay? So it's on you for not listening. But like I said, don't open the fucking door, bro. Toyama screams with anger, her voice echoing through the dorm.
私を恥ずかしめて何が楽しいんだ。このアホバカ。
Knock harder. Look, Dexter, that's what Karen did in MML, and she fucking burst a hole through the door. I don't think those rice paper doors are going to hold much, even as weak as the main character is, right? I don't think he's. Sorry, I wasn't trying to peek.
うるさい。だったらどうしてここにいる。説明しろこのトヘムク。
This is what you think. I just wanted to talk with you, and I know I'm not about to talk my way out of this.
人のしかも女の部屋に断りなしに入るバカがどこにいる。
Okay, well that's where you're wrong, right? He did knock. I did knock. I'm not lying, I swear.
返事を待たずに入ったのならしていないのと同じだこのバカ。
Okay, I'll give you that one. You're right. I'm truly sorry. He clearly didn't learn his mistakes from last time. From the last time he walked in on 3 girls who were changing. He's absolutely right. I should have knocked again. My mental preparation be damned. It's my own fault for not doing things properly. I really didn't mean to.
うるさい。もういい。出て行け。
Right. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Look, the only person that would be okay with Shime not knocking is Rimu. And that's why she's at the top. And Yamanami, but you know, she doesn't have any romance scenes. She doesn't have a romance route. Things are even worse now. There really is no saving this. Maybe Kome. Sure, but like, the difference between Rimu and Kome is Rimu is fully aware. Meanwhile, Kome is ignorant to the how do I say, lecherous gaze. It's just how many things can go wrong in one day. I've ruined every attempt at mending things with her. There's no way she'll talk it over calmly, no matter what I say to her now.
あらあら、どうやらさくらちゃんのこともっと怒らせちゃったみたいね。
Yeah, well, my timing was a little off. I better not tell the others about Toyama's stuffed animal. Everyone has a secret or two. It isn't my place to expose her.
この世の終わりみたいな顔になってるわよ。ほら、笑顔笑顔。ここで話してたらまたさくらちゃんに怒鳴られそうだし、今に行きましょう。そもそもどうしてしめいくんはさくらちゃんと喧嘩することになっちゃったの？
Dexter, remember, you can't delete your messages. Okay? What the fuck you post? It's a long story, but I think this is what started it. I tell Yamanami about the Nezumi Kozo article and what happened at Kitamachi Magistrate office in the past. It isn't that bad. Yeah, lusty and submissive gaze is not bad.
なるほどね。そのネズミ小僧ってのをしめいくんが話題に出しちゃったから怒ってるのね。
I think so. He must be a chivalrous thief, but he is a thief after all. I spoke of it too lightly. I think, and now.
さくらちゃんが不機嫌になるのも無理ない話だとは思うし、不愉快な話題には違いないわね。
Yeah, I need to be more careful about that in the future.
しめくんはネズミ小僧のことをどう思ってるのかしら？
Me? As I said earlier, he's a chivalrous thief, but still a thief. That's all.
私はどっちかっていうと嫌いじゃないんだけどね。ネズミ小僧。
What do you mean by that? Also, you have the sexual themes label. That's not a good example. That's not a good argument.
あなたたちは昔のネズミ小僧について記録でしか見たことがないでしょ？
Well, it was before my time.
私みたいな年頃の女の子は当時はみんなネズミ小僧に憧れてたりしてたわよ。
Look, on Discord, you could probably be more lenient, but just freedom of speech on Twitch, that doesn't exist. Not with fucking Dan Clancy, the CEO. A crush?
嫌な金持ちから金銭を奪い、善良な貧民にばらまく義賊。まさに正義の味方って感じだった。だから捕らえられた時は本当に残念だったわね。
Toyama and I both come from high-class backgrounds. From our perspective, the man is a criminal. But to the ordinary people, he looks like he's on the side of justice. Maybe even a hero.
だから今回のこともしばらくは街で噂が続くんじゃないかしら。
You're right. That's why I should be more careful. Nezumi Kozo was locked up 16 years ago. That makes Yamanami how old?
何か失礼なこと考えてない？しめくん。
No, I would never.
ま、とにかくさくらちゃんと仲直りしたいわけね。
Yes. Make up, or how should I put this?
ここで待っててね。今さくらちゃんを呼んでくるから。
Okay, wait, here? No, that's not... Yamanami is gone before I can stop her. I don't have the slightest doubt that Toyama will still be in a bad mood after our encounter earlier. I can't talk about the stuffed animal in front of Yamanami, so what should I...
ということで連れてきたわよ。
今さら何の用だ？
Well, you see...
あのね、しめくんが今日のお詫びに腰掛け案にでも一緒にどうかなって。
That's a good way of apologizing. What? No, I...
断ります。今日はこいつ大岡と一緒に行動はしたくありませんから。
Well, considering this is your chapter, you're probably gonna have to with when he starts investigating. She didn't even pause to think before rejecting me.
ダメよさくらちゃん。男の子の誘いを無下にしちゃう。
ですがいろいろと事情がありますので。
She's right. We don't have to...
仲直りの印に腰掛け案。二人ともいい加減に大人なんだから区切りをつけて。
God damn it. Why'd it have to be such a long sentence?
ですが
But Toyama doesn't seem to want to go, and I don't want...
これ以上ぶつくさしつこく言うのなら引きずってでも連れて行っちゃうけど。
I stopped to imagine the sight of Yamanami dragging us there. She might actually do it.
行きます。
Fine. What?
周りが気を使ってくれてる間に仲直りしなきゃダメだからね。
はい。いろいろと迷惑かけました。
Apologies.
分かってるならよし。それじゃいってらっしゃい。
With nothing to talk about, we take our seats in silence. Wouldn't even look at each other. Just sit there and with a vague awkwardness between us. Fuyama,
白玉あんみつ、桜餅に緑茶、それからわらび餅2つ。
you're going to eat that much?
これで手を打ってやる。もちろんお前のおごりだ。文句はないよな。
Of course. It is my treat. I placed Toyama's order and added an order of warabi mochi on for myself.
いろいろと私も大人げなかったことは謝る。すまない。
So she is aware that she was acting irrationally. Wow, she's so grown up. No, I'm the one who just started chatting about the newspaper without thinking of the consequences. What? No, I'm sorry. No. What?
新聞うんぬん、ネズミ小僧どうたらは別にいい。それ以外で大岡には聞きたいことがある。
Me? The slightly eased tension is already getting heavy again. This should be a serious look before taking a deep breath.
さっきのこと誰にも言ってないよな。
Earlier? What do you mean?
あれだ。お前が私の部屋で見たあのことだ。
Oh, the stuffed bear.
皆まで言うな。口に出すなバカ。
Sorry. Thanks to Toyama's outburst, everyone is staring at us now.
まあ、なんだ。なんでもない。
You're the one who attracted attention, okay? Right. It's nothing at all. We quickly forced some smiles and tried to laugh the prying eyes off. They quickly lose interest and return to their own conversations.
まったく、もう少し考えてから喋ってくれ。
They only looked because you yelled at him. What? Sorry, I really am. I'll be more careful. I would never tell anyone about what I saw.
いや、まあ隠すようなことでもないんだが、そうしてくれるならありがたい。
Yeah, don't bring up the topic. You seem to have quite a few more in your room. Do you like those?
好きというか、ただの趣味だ。お前の本と同じで、集めるのが趣味なんだ。
I'm at least willing to admit that I like books, though.
それにあのクマは、少しだけ特別なだけだ。
Special? What do you mean? Would you mind telling me more?
いや、まあいいが。あ、来たぞ。
Our order arrives on the table before us.
食べながら話そう。あれは昔、おぼろげだが15年以上前の話だ。
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
夜も更け、私が眠りにつこうとしていた時だった。庭の方で気になって恐る恐る庭に出ると、あのぬいぐるみが落ちていたんだ。夜も更け、私が眠りにつこうとしていた時だった。庭の方で何やら物音がしたんだ。夕方には何もなかったことは記憶にある。そして それから庭には誰も入っていないのも覚えている。
It was the fucking thief. So it just fell from the sky?
ああ。私はそれを父上に言うと取り上げられると思い、大事に保管した。
Kagetora does seem like he would take it.
そうして今に至るというわけだ。
Did he never buy you cute things back then?
父上がそんなことをすると思うか？
Oh, I suppose not. He must have been drilled incessantly in the ways of sword and brush since she was young. Maybe I can understand why she's let her hobby bloom so much in the dorm.
とにかく、そういうわけで大切なものなんだ。だから、おいそれと他人に言うなよ。
I understand. It'll be our little secret. I won't tell anyone.
感謝する。では、食べ終わったことだし私は帰る。
Huh? Wait, you finished already? Only the occasional crumb is left on her plate. And I haven't even taken a bite of my warabi mochi.
支払いは任せた。じゃあ。
She must have been eating while she spoke. But how did she pack all that away without my noticing? Solve one of Toyama's great mysteries, and another appears in his place.